Hey y'all, welcome back. I know I've been MIA. I'm excited to be back. It's been a rough couple of weeks, couple of months, but I have a good reason. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, which is Shameless B, we'll talk about the title of this video. Your girl is pregnant. So that's why I've been MIA, guys. I'm definitely going to be recording my pregnancy journey. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. This video might be TMI, so fellas, you might want to check out. Ladies, if you just can't grasp TMI-ness, yes, I said TMI-ness, then you might want to head out. All right, so let's get into this video. What a wonderful world. March, that's when we were all placed on the stay-at-home order. So look, I'm smiling already. So during that time, we were all at home. We couldn't work or anything. My best friend D, that's not her real name, but I want to respect people's privacy. My friend D gonna text me and my friend Lily, go ahead and make my future nieces and nephews during this time, because we got a lot of time on our hands. And I'm like, girl, bye. Like, ain't nobody finna have no baby during quarantine. I don't want no quarantine baby. That's what I told her, like, nah, girl, bye. Nobody about to have no baby during this quarantine, whatever. So we all laughing and stuff. And a few weeks go by, and it came out that my friend Lily was pregnant. So we in a group chat. I'm roasting y'all. I had jokes after jokes from my friend Lily. Like, I was just roasting on her. And now that I think of it, I felt so bad. And not bad, but I kind of felt dumb, because it was like, Bree, you real life was making fun of Lily like a couple weeks ago, my girl. So in the chat, when I found out that my friend Lily was pregnant, we were just roasting her, and then they try to flip the table on me, like, oh, Bug, that's what they call me, Bug, it's about to be your turn, sis, and just watch, and I'm like, nah, like, it's not God's timing, you know, like, how I'ma speak on God's timing, like, God's plan, you feel me? Like, I don't know what God got in store for us, because mind you, I had just graduated in May. So that was in March. And so I don't know when my friend had conceived, but this was in April now, when I found out that my friend Lily was pregnant. I had to stick to the timeline here to make everything make sense. So I'm roasting, whatever. And in May, I had May 5th, I think, or May 9th, I had just graduated, y'all. I had graduation, celebrating, haha, like, finally 6 years later, your girl finally graduated, you know. And so this was around the time, the following week, when I was expecting my period to come. So this was in May. I know for a fact, when I graduated, I did not know I was pregnant. There was a week where me and my husband were just going through it that week. And this is the time I was expecting my period. And my period was, or I was cramping a lot and my boobs hurt so bad. And I was like, yo, I'm about to start my period. Like, I'm just waiting for old girl to come so we can just get this thing over with. Because before you start your period, you feel like crap. Like, my symptoms, my PMS was just the same as usual. I was just miserable. That's how I am before I'm about to start every period. So days went by, and still Mother Nature did not visit. I'm just like, what's going on? Like, I'm cramping really bad. So I was like, you know what, Bree, you might be stressed, because I was going through some things, and it was just, you know, stress can lead to your pregnancy being pushed back. That's what I was telling myself. So I didn't tell my husband right away, because I knew that sometimes also, if it's not stress related, my period just has a way of being a few days later than usual. And I track my period like clockwork. So my period usually is clockwork, but every so often I get those days where I'm late, a little late. So I was being patient. I wasn't even thinking anything of it. I mentioned it to my two friends, Lily and Dee, because I was like, you know, feeling miserable. I'm just like, y'all, like, dang, my periods like came. Like, I just feel so bad, like feeling bad. It was cramping and my boobs just hurting. And Lily gonna say, you're pregnant. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I know my period. I know that it's gonna come. I know it's gonna come. Okay? And she's like, that is implantation cramping. No, it's not. Like, I was getting mad. I was like, no, I'm not pregnant, y'all. Like, leave me be. I just graduated. I'm trying to get this career started. That was my plan. So the night that me and my husband finally decide to make up, I was, I think 2 or 3 days late. And I said, let me just tell him. So I said, babe, my period is late. And he knows how my period is. So he's like, your period's gonna come. Like, don't you worry. So I said, babe, if my period doesn't come tomorrow morning, because my periods do typically start in the morning. Like I said, I tracked my periods like clockwork ever since we got married. I need to be prepared. So I said, if my period doesn't come in the morning, then I'm going to go get pregnancy tests, and I'm going to take them. Get that morning pee, y'all. Gotta get the morning pee. Even though at that point it didn't even matter. So my husband's like, all right, bet. So he knew that there was a high chance that I was gonna take a pregnancy test. So when we went to sleep, I was cramping so bad. And I'm going up to the bathroom to check if my period came, and nothing. I was so frustrated. So, and then I'm laying in bed sleep, y'all, like really sleep. Okay, and I just woke up out of my sleep, and it was like, I don't know if it was like my spirit, the Holy Spirit telling me like something's like up, something's wrong. Like, I don't know what it was, but it shook me to my core. Literally, my core just shook, y'all, like that. So I got up looking outside to see if something was going on. I checked on my husband, like, you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. You know, waking up out of his sleep, he was irritated. So I already had made up my mind. I said, Bree, you're going to go to the store tomorrow morning and get pregnancy test. Okay? So I got up early that morning. Period still ain't came. It was about 7 o'clock, I remember. And I go to Walgreens and I get the 2-pack pregnancy test, the digital and the traditional pregnancy test, first response. And I sat on the couch. And I'm like, you're probably not pregnant. I'm still in denial, y'all. Denial. Okay? So finally, I went to go use the restroom, and out of the bathroom, I told my husband, like, babe, I'm going to take this test. He's like, all right, let me know. My wife was still trying to sleep. So I take the traditional test first. And as soon as I peed on the pregnancy test, it was positive. Oh my God. There's no way. There's no way. And I told my husband, I said, babe, come look at this. I said, no way. So my husband comes in, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he looks at it and he was like, oh, yeah, that test is broke. Take another one. So I said, okay, hold on. Let me just give me some OP in my system. And which I had no problem too, because I was peeing a lot more than usual, but I said I'm drinking more water or liquids before bed. So I pee on that one, and I gave him the test this time to hold, because at this point, I'm still in disbelief, denial, hyperventilating, all of that. So the digital test takes a long time to load. So I told my husband, don't tell me till that test pop up, till the results pop up. He's like, okay. So he's scrolling on his phone, but he's also glancing over, and I'm like, is it done? And he's like, nope. So then he looks down one last time, and his face goes, and I knew. I said, give me that test. I want to see. And when I saw yes, positive, I screamed. Y'all will see. I screamed, and I just start crying. Like, I started crying. I said, there's no way. You're recording it too? It popped up? Yo, let me see. At this point, my husband had to console me because I was just like, there's no way. So my husband was just like, it's God's plan. Like, he wanted us to have a baby right now, and we gonna be good. He's gonna take care of us. It's gonna be good. So next thing that popped up in my mind was, we gotta go tell my parents, because I'm really close to my parents, and I can't hide nothing, especially with my mama. My mama is that mama that knows. So I was shocked when my mama didn't even know I was pregnant before I was pregnant. Okay, so I decided to go to Target, get a couple of things, and do it in a cute way.
Yeah.
Okay, open this first.
Oh, Lord.
Is we pregnant? Is we pregnant?
I took
You were hiding it from me.
I found out this morning.
You should have seen her.
Give me the phone over there.
And my mom really thought I was hiding this from her for a month. Like, I could hide my pregnancy for a whole month, Mom. Really? From you, okay? And I know she watching this right now. So that's how I told my parents and how they reacted. So a couple days later, we went to, or my mother-in-law, I call her mom too. She came over our house, and this is her reaction.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing in them. You can throw it out.
Oh, I didn't know you did it like that.
I told you I did. Are you? Where's the card at? Oh, here we go. Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you serious? So, yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant. Did I have any symptoms before I found out I was pregnant besides peeing a lot more than usual, cramping, which was implantation cramping, and sore boobs? No, there was nothing that led me, or out of the ordinary, that led me to believe that I was pregnant. There was none. So we are super excited now that we're almost in the second trimester. So Bean is here to stay. I'm so excited and nervous at the same time, and so is my husband. But definitely will be recording and keeping track of my pregnancy journey with you guys. The next video I will be uploading is my first trimester symptoms, because your girl been going through it with this first trimester. Bean said, now that you know I'm here, Mom, let me act up. That's what Bean said, and Bean is what I call the baby right now, obviously. So Bean said, let me cut up so my mama know I'm here. So I've been just going through it. My husband been there with me every step of the way, as he should, you know. But he's super supportive. Love him to death. So stay tuned for the symptoms video. Gender reveal is coming up in August. I will be posting the video there. Yeah, I'm just super excited to share this journey with you guys. I love y'all. Thank you for all the congratulations and messages that we've received. Warmed my heart. But let me get off because I'm hungry and I'm hot. So I will see y'all in the next video.